Alright, so, I'm late as fuck with this video because I'm purposely late, to be honest with you, because, um, training camp starts this week. And I know, players like to get into jam camp and they like to tear their fucking ACL and their PCL and their ATM and their fucking assholes and shit. And the next thing you know, our fucking season's gone to fuck. So, I wanted to fucking wait until I guess at least the beginning of training camp, which I know that kind of defeats the purpose of waiting because training camp didn't even start yet. All of our players could fuck their shit up, tomorrow, and I'm making this damn video tonight. But I'm tired of fucking waiting. Let's do this fucking shit. So, I got my ass a fucking pen and a piece of fucking paper to keep tally, because, yeah. So week one, we played Denver. So it looks like Aaron Rodgers is not going to the Broncos. At least not this season. Which is good for us because we play Denver once every 4 fucking years. So, if he does happen to go to the Broncos next season, we might never have to actually worry about him again. So that'd be nice. So with that being said, I think we actually beat the Broncos. I said it earlier before that, this football team has a really good defense. Their offense struggles. I think their offense has. I think they have the weapons to actually form a good offense, but I'm just not sure right now. And I'm not sure about Daniel Jones. I do think our defense will keep us in this game. I think it'll be a close game. I still think it's going to be a solid victory, though. So I think we start off 1-0 here. Week 2, we play fucking Washington. Dude, that's a fucking win. What? So, Washington either they have a shitty ass fucking quarterback and a really good football team like they do now, or they have a really good quarterback like they did when they had Kirk Cousins, and the rest of the fucking team is shit, So, right now they're going through the bad fucking quarterback, but the rest of the team is about something phase. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. I think we win that game. Let's see. Next up, we got week 3 against Atlanta. That will be at home. Dude, the Falcons don't have a fucking defense, man. If we can really get our offense going, I think that's going to be a very strong freaking victory. Dude, the fucking Falcons, I'm trying to, they have Grady Jarrett, Deion Jones, and Foy Aluakon, the fucking linebacker. Other than that, I can't think of anybody else in that defense that's actually making me, think they can actually beat us. Obviously, they have a good-ass fucking offense, but what fucking running game? So, I think that's a win. I think we win our first 3 games, to be honest with you. Next up, we got the New Orleans Saints. I think that's our first loss. This will be in New Orleans. Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill, one of those 2 motherfuckers is starting. I personally think Winston should start, but I believe Taysom Hill is the starter. Listen, the fucking Saints are actually pretty loaded. So all those 2 have to do is just play okay. And the Saints really don't skip a beat, regardless on if they lost Drew Brees or not. So, I think that's our first fucking loss. Right after that, week 5, we play Dallas. That's going to be in Arlington. Dude, I can't remember the last time we fucking beat Dallas in fucking Arlington. I believe 2016 was the last fucking time we beat them. What was that? McAdoo's first fucking year, week 1. I think that was Prescott's first fucking year. That was his rookie year. Dude, that's a fucking loss, man. Week 6, we played the Rams. Dude, the Rams don't fucking scare me anymore, man. Don't get me wrong, Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff aren't on the same level, but let's try not to act like this is like a Winston to Tom Brady type move, or like a or like a freaking, Tim Tebow to Peyton Manning type move. Like, he went from Goff to Stafford. Like, he went from a somewhat solid quarterback to a solid quarterback who's old. Or older, I should say. The Rams pretty much look the fucking same to me, actually. So they also might have no fucking running game because Cam Akers just fucked his damn knee up last week. So, assuming they don't have Adrian Peterson by what is this, week 6, then I think that's a fucking win in our book. Next up we got Carolina. Yeah, that's a win. Dude, I think the fucking Panthers have a chance of losing all their fucking games, man. Y'all think because y'all got Sam Darnold that, like, I know you had Teddy Bridgewater last year, but Teddy Bridgewater to Sam Darnold really ain't much of a fucking upgrade. I think you're gonna see the exact same fucking football team we saw last year with the Panthers. That's a win in our book, or in my book. Next up, we got Kansas City. That's going to be in Kansas City. That's a loss. There's no one on this damn defense that can cover Tyreek Hill. There's not a linebacker on this damn team that can cover Travis Kelce. Jabril Peppers is really the only player we have back there that I think can really cover an elite tight end. So I'm going to give the fucking... I'm going to give us that damn L. I just don't see us winning that fucking game. I feel like it's kind of going to be like the Ravens game last year where our defense looked really good and then we went to Baltimore and it just fucking disintegrated before our eyes. That's what I feel like that fucking week, what is that? Week, 8? Whatever the fuck. That's what I feel like that fucking game's going to be about, man. Next up, we got the Raiders. That's a win. Dude, I feel like the Raiders have literally gotten worse since hiring John Gruden. I don't really understand why they brought him back. I believe Jack Del Rio was the head coach before John Gruden was hired. I didn't think the Raiders were that freaking bad with him. Then they hired Gruden, and I really don't see anything impressive, to be honest with you. Derek Carr looks like he's kind of taken a step back under Gruden. A little bit of a step back. He's pretty much the same quarterback, which ain't saying much. I don't know. The Raiders are freaking mediocre in my book. Then week 10, we have a bye. I think that's a great time to have a freaking bye. Smack dab in the middle of the season. Yeah. What a great time to have a bye week. And if we so happen to look like a threat, that would be a great time for us to actually rest, Week 11, I hope we rested a lot because week 11, we got to go and play the Super Bowl champs in Florida, in Tampa Bay. I think that's actually going to be a closer game than what we expect. I don't think we're going to get our fucking asses beat, but I think we're going to have a nice, I think it's going to be a solid win for Tampa Bay. I think it's going to be one of those last-minute field goal type fucking wins for them. So that's a loss in my book. Next up, we got Philadelphia. Dude, unless the fucking Philadelphia Eagles trade for Deshaun Watson, I don't think the Eagles are really going to be about anything this year. Jalen Hurts doesn't impress me. I'm kind of surprised that they would so willingly give him the keys to the franchise so quickly. I mean, he only played, 4 games? 5 games? So, I think we're going to win that game. That's in New Jersey as well. It's at home. Next up, we got Miami. So, this was actually the game that was added for the extension of the season. Because normally we wouldn't play an AFC East team this year. So, I think we're going to lose this game. I think Miami is going to be scary next year. Actually, we play the Chargers right after that. I think that's going to be 2 losses. Both those teams have extremely good young quarterbacks, and both of them have top defenses. Talented defenses. I think their defense is going to just be phenomenal this year, both the Chargers and the Dolphins. So, I think we lose both those games. I think the Chargers and the Dolphins are going to have one of those, breakout seasons. So, 10, 11, 12... That was 13 and 14. So week 15, we played Dallas. That's at home. I think we're gonna win that game. I do think we split Dallas. I just don't think we'd win, you know, at in Arlington, week 5, I believe that is. Yeah, 5. Anyway, where are we here? Week 16, we play Philadelphia. That's gonna be in Philly. Dude, that's a loss. Dude, the freaking Eagles could have the president. They could have the president of the United States as their quarterback, and we'd still find a way to lose in Philly. We could be up 50-0 at halftime. We'll still find a way to lose that game. We cannot beat the Eagles in Philadelphia. It doesn't matter how bad they are. I don't think the Eagles are ever going to have a season where they lose all their fucking games, because you can guarantee you they're going to win at least one, and that's against the Giants in Philadelphia. So that's a loss in my book. Next following week, we got the Chicago Bears. That's going to be I think that's actually going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I also think we're going to win that game, though. The Giants tend to do well against rookie quarterbacks. I assume Justin Fields is going to be the starting quarterback by then. Even if Andy Dalton is starting, I think we can handle Andy Dalton. So I think we're going to win that Week 17 game against Chicago. Yeah. And then last game of the season is up against Washington. Dude, I don't know why we think Washington's gonna like explode this year. They barely won the division last year, which is sad because the division was shitty last year. So I think we sweep Washington. I really don't understand why we're so freaking don't get me wrong, I think they have a really good defense, but you still don't have an answer at quarterback. You have a Band-Aid at quarterback. You have someone that you can call your quarterback for another season who might win you some games. I just don't think I don't think he's going to play that good enough for them to go to the playoffs. I think we beat Washington week 18, whatever fucking week that is, last week of the season. So I believe that's 10-7. That's weird to say 10-7. I'm so used to 10-6 or 9-7 or some shit. I think that's enough to get to the playoffs. I'm not too sure. I will say this, though, that if Daniel Jones does not produce well, I think if we do not make the playoffs this year, I'm going to blame Daniel Jones. I'm not going to blame him, but I personally sit here right now and think that we missed the playoffs because of him, if we do miss the playoffs. I saw a lot out of him his rookie season that made me think that he could be a franchise quarterback. Last year, I think he took a massive step back, but, he's in Jason Garrett's, stupid-ass offense for one more year. He's actually getting a fucking preseason this year and an actual fucking, mini camp and training camp and all that shit. So, we'll see, but so far I have the Giants going 10-7, and, yeah, hopefully that's enough to make the playoffs. I think it should be. I don't know how it works in this new 18-game BS shit, but, yeah. Training camp starts soon. Starts tomorrow, actually. So, yeah, can't wait to see that fucking shit. But, peace out.